until the many corpses begin to speak. What ignorance is cannot be argued over anymore. It is too late for pleading. White picket dreams put you off the scent. The world is screaming, rooted in a trivial concern, in insecurities, in a need to make face and keep up and drown out the many voices within. Imagine a culture that has at its root a more soulful connection to land and to lovers. But I can hear the lie before you speak. There is nothing but progress to eat, and we are so fat and so hungry, and the black wrists are cuffed in the pig van, while the white shirt and tie in the tube car, distraction and pizza. Pictures of beer and guilt about urges, sexual distrust and abandon to nothingness. Give me something I can nail myself to. Give me a savagely dressed talking head who has something about them I trust and despise, and what of it anyway? These windows don't open, they were designed to stay closed. Shower, smoothie, coffee, commute, check the internet, never stop, never stop. There is a scar on the soul of the world, and it needs you to look. The blood of the past is here, it remains. The blood of the murders, the bodies like sacks leaking grain or stacked chest or back on the plains, it remains. To acknowledge without guilt, to accept without condition, and to listen when other people tell you how you have behaved. Truth is, it's for us to feel and be moved, but I hear the clatter of bone against steel. It is coming, it will not be stilled, it is there. In the air, scorched white, the reflection of sunlight on glass bouncing back into sunlight on glass bouncing back. Industrialized, denial, business as usual. So roll your eyes, shake your head, turn away and call me names. I'm okay with that. Too proud. Unable to listen, we keep speaking, motored by blood, unable to notice ourselves, unable to stop, and unwilling to learn.
Hey, we did it. We got it back on. We did a stream. How are we doing? What are we doing? Are we ready to start this dreadful season up again? Yeah? Yeah. Be taking extra supplements here tonight. Playing this. Oh, what? So, I guess we're going to simulate this game because I played this. There's video of it. And I do remember falling asleep. And I didn't turn the Xbox off, but I thought for sure after you played a game, it auto-saved. So does that mean it didn't receive... did I do recruiting for that week? God damn it. I don't want to play it again. Play again. Well, let's do something real quick because we still have to track down all of our subs to see what they want to do with their players. Logan Crans last stream, you should get 3 players because he subbed for 3 months straight. I didn't know you could do that. But he said he wanted to be an OT. So this guy's a junior. Be here 2 years. This dude's only going to start 1 year and he's not that good. He'll probably get cut actually once we get some recruits. Let's see what right tackle looks like. This dude's redshirt, and so he'd be starting next year. I think it makes sense to make him Griffin. He's pretty good too. You know, 2 full years. So if you have a player, or if you have a sub, and you want to get your player, we're not editing stats, we're just editing name. God damn it. We're just editing name. And characteristics, like you want to change his taped up hands. I fucking love that, actually. If the number can be changed, or skin tone, like accessories, like if you say give him a neck roll, we'll do what we can to make them feel like it's you, but no editing statistics. I'm not trying to load, because nobody's gonna come on here and be like, make me terrible. And I'd say, if you want to be terrible, well, then there's that backup tackle I could turn you into as well. Logan Crayons, you are our starting left tackle. And then Coach Mock, he wanted to be tight end. We can't give up Sims to anybody. Look at this dude. It's unfair. So if we give him Terrence Leslie, he's got 3-4 years. Although Phil, I mean, is Phillips going to be our fullback from now on? I think Terrence Leslie would make more sense as our fullback. Because I don't think, well, I mean, he's pretty fast. His catching is better than Phillips is, though. D-Spice, yo, what's up? We are just renaming players for people who have subbed. I still gotta catch up on a couple of them, but Mock Gaming, Coach Mac, he wanted to be a tight end, and so he's a freshman on here. Give him a chance. He's not starting right away, but he will. I can't give anybody this guy's name. This guy's his own thing. I can't. Old Sloth, hey, good morning. Good day to you. How are you? And yeah, I fucking played this game. Old Sloth, you were here when I played Wake Forest, remember? Because they were beating me and I was so mad about it. Well, somehow I didn't save it. I fell asleep with the Xbox on. I woke up the next morning and it had turned off or went into rest mode. So I'm going to simulate this game. I think if you let me play it again, I'll beat them. OBS opinion, shit, raid. Yo, Dilly Rod's up. How are you, Raiders? Welcome in. OBS, I'm not sure that I've ever had the pleasure of meeting you. We playing. Do a shout out. Tom is here as well. Welcome. Holy shit. Thank you for the follow. OBS opinion. Throw a shout out. Anybody that was in here before the raid, if you haven't seen OBS, let's go check them out. I'm be interested to go see a raid or see a stream here in the near future too. Thank you for coming in and for the raid. Where'd the shout out go? Oh fuck, I gotta type it out, can't be lazy. If you haven't noticed, I'm just still tinkering. Yeah, the fucking shout out thing works 1 week, 1 day, and then the next day it doesn't. It doesn't save. Check out whatever the fucking variables in there are all jacked up. Leverett rated him. Oh, nice, nice. Yeah, I haven't been able to watch and hang out with the streamers as much as I usually do, but hope all you're doing well. Who are you? What's your team? There, it finally works. Stream Elements got it right. Welcome in, everybody here. Someone told me I was a good dude. I try. I'm trying to think of, other than doing some really bad karaoke the other night. That's about the worst thing I've done on record recently. But welcome in, yeah. Ray, good to see you in here again as well. We had a little glitch last time I played. I got beat by Wake Forest, embarrassingly, but I just turned it off. Like, I didn't turn it off, but I just said, let's go raid somebody, let's finish the stream. And I walked away, my controller turned off, and I fell asleep. And it never saved, so we're gonna have to simulate this game. Oh shit, the Rabble Wranglers raided me too. Like, welcome in here. Holy shit, it's a party now. Rabble Wrangler best in the West. Hello, sir. Welcome in, Raiders. What is happening? Y'all came in to watch me simulate this game. I accidentally fucking let the Xbox turn off and then never saved the ass beating. It wasn't an ass beating. I lost by like 20. It was an ass beating. Better win the sim. I mean, honestly, I kind of want to lose the sim because it would make it fair. But at the same time, I just don't want to play the game again. This season, we can already tell. How do I even simulate it? Like, I go into the scores schedule. Double raid, baby. Welcome, everybody. Thank you both. Rabble Wrangler, how are you, sir? Lose the sim. Yeah, is there a way I can stack it? I think if I played it, I would for sure win it again. Or win it this time, but... here we go. I'm like halfway tempted to simulate this whole fucking season because it's just not going to be a good one. We can see it. The offensive line is terrible. It's my first year back. Wake beat us by 4. Perfect. There you go. No advantage gained. It actually, I mean, maybe looks better. I lost the stats, though. I did have a pretty good amount of receiving yards for one of our receivers. By the way, way past your bedtime, I totally understand. I appreciate the raid and good to see you. Hopefully carve out a little more time after this holiday weekend when I'm not running around doing family stuff and things to get on and watch everybody's streams again. I miss it. Good luck. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. So yeah, we got the sim lost. Feel better. I don't want anybody to accuse me of trying to do some kind of, you know, switchery, because you could lose one game and still win the national championship like last year. Win 2 games and it's a whole different thing. So somehow being able to inauthentically keep my hopes alive, it didn't even. These Spice had a barn burner with Michigan. Yeah, these games get into barn burning for sure. That's one thing I guess that I did get a benefit from simulating, because my team gave up 59 points, like 59 to 42 or something when the game was over. So now my defense. That was supposed to mean like just a random tip. Like while I'm playing, if there was some kind of thing that you wanted me to try to just drop a random knowledge or factoid about. I don't really have anything too knowledgeable other than the football stadium that App State plays in on this game is called Conrad Stadium, but it has been renamed. It's actually Kid Brewer Stadium, who was a pretty good football player in college. And Conrad has deep ties to Wake Forest. I think he was somehow in the administration there. So this was a rivalry game that we just lost. Won 48-45. Damn. Close one. But yeah, welcome in here, Raiders. Earlier in the stream, I was just fucking around naming people. We do try to name any of our subs. I got a few people that still I need to track down to see what player, position, any special characteristics they might want. But we don't change their skills. I don't want to try to stack the deck. I need to stack the deck right now. My team is not great. This recruiting class, I'm kind of blowing it. Like this dude, we're hanging in there. I think we can get him, but we have to get someone to, we need to get someone to commit so I can start reallocating points. What's the loudest game I've been to? I've been to a lot of Ohio State, Michigan games, and the one Ohio State LSU Sugar Bowl in the fucking Superdome, that was probably the loudest. Is that the loudest game in history? I mean, it's like it's a strange noise too, because it's so loud, but you don't even realize. Probably because you're yelling most of the time too. But I like when people say it's like 100 plus decibels or something at those games, it's hard to believe. So we have a lot of dudes that we're way behind on. Let's go position by position. This guy we're giving no points to. He could be just a really disposable player at QB. We'll keep him around so we get. We've got athletes who are probably quarterbacks, so I'm not terribly worried about it. But if he's going to come for free, 130 plus decibels, yikes! Like sitting beside a fucking NASCAR revving its engine or something. All right, so here's some problems right off the bat. We see this guy's still cranking out a little bit. I'm losing points to this for this guy. It's 225 behind now. Let's see if there's any dudes we need to take off the list. I think Lamar Welsh. Blake Smith now too. Holy shit. So this is where we gotta just call it quits. 210. The best I can give him is 700. So there's just no way I can get this guy. Can I put the points on this guy and come back? I don't think so either. You weren't born when it happened? Well, that's a good reason you didn't go. 92. I don't remember a whole lot about 92 either. Is that the year Gino Torretta won national championship with Miami? I don't think so. I think that was earlier than that. So I don't know. I think both these dudes are lost causes. If I can just come up with another 210 points, there's no way I can do it. I can't get them. Nothing's gonna get me to 210 points. I should be able to have a good visit and pull them in. Let's give them 25 more so we don't go down any farther. Fuck. Steve's gonna need more points. Just stop the bleeding. Just stay in the race. I can't give him all these points because there's a bunch of defensive players that I need. How good is this dude again? Yeah, he's not good. Okay, D-tackle might be a spot where we gotta cut ties. I don't think we're getting him. Nature of the beast. This guy, we're slowly going up, so let's give him a couple more. I think it's ready to cut bait with this guy too. Darrell Willis, we're not gaining any ground with him. I think this is a waste of points. I could give these points to this guy. He's not that good though. We really kind of needed this guy too. He's going down 120. The most I can give him is 75 more. I'm already pretty good behind. And I will be able to get a visit with him though. Probably next week, right? How good is Novak? He's not that good. He's going up 20. He's going up 15. Give him 15 more. Let's see. 25 big time points. Alright, so we're getting this dude even though we're not giving him a whole lot. This guy was kind of here as a backup if we had to start giving him points. I think we could possibly pull him in, but he's going down 515 a week, so I haven't given him a scholarship offer for a reason. I'll give his extra points to this guy and just have to make sure that we can land him. This is a guy who's important enough to put it on. This dude needs another, he needs to max out. I mean, somehow we're still going up here. I'm a little bit afraid. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what to do. I still have all these other players that I need to give points to. Is my punter at least locked in? Okay. I can't give him any points. I gotta get people that'll come without any points. This dude I need another 200 somehow. And then all these guys that I'm just blowing it with. He's going down 670. I can't. I'm never gonna be able to give him 670. So let's cut him free. And we'll go out and find people who will play here for 0 points. This guy somehow was only 100. He somehow was only 1,000 behind. Jimmy Crowder coming here for free. This guy might come here for free. Just gotta give him a little bit of points, scholarship offer, and he'll probably come. Oh, dude, that all we gotta do is just give him a little bit. This was supposed to be our quarterback. Fucking ourselves over. No points for him. I think we just gotta say goodbye to Eric Temple. And I'll give him points so I can try to get him to come to a locksmith thing situation possibly. But ultimately, let's just lock in on Henley. just a waste of points. But if we can stay in the race so I can at least get a visit scheduled. Situation that wide receiver, we need to find somebody to come for free. We need to get one of these dudes to sign ASAP so I can put those points towards somebody. Ingram seems the closest to signing. And he's ready for a visit, so maybe if I get him to visit right away soon, I can get him to commit. That seem reasonable? I don't think that would work because he won't jump ahead by that much. They'll still be in there in the cutoff range, so they'll still get their school visit. So I'm gonna hold off until I get a chance to like no matter which day or game that I scheduled them, it wasn't giving me any bonus points, so I'm gonna just strategically hold off on that. I really don't like spending all of these points on tackles. I should take some points off this dude. He's Swanson. I don't understand. I think it's just gonna all of a sudden be one of those situations where Nebraska flips and starts offering him a scholarship and everything will start creeping out of my hands really quick. But maybe I'll have somebody committed by then. I don't see anybody close to committing. So yeah, we don't need a D tackle that bad. It's kind of hurting me putting points, that many points on him. I think Joe Fisher's done deal. We would have loved to have had him, but we didn't get ahead of the curve. So try to get Williams there. And again, we're not going to be able to give him all the points he needs, but we can just stay in the race. Stop hemorrhaging points so bad. This dude pretty good. He's 74. Decent speed for a full safety and a free safety. We need one right away. Unfortunately. 470 is too much. 575 is too much. Probably not getting any of these dudes. It's a quarterback possibly here. I wish I could sort, like, I mean, you can change your position before the season starts because, I mean, that's how they do it. And they recruit people like, oh, we're recruiting you as an athlete, I guess. But most of the time they usually say, we're recruiting him as an athlete and he's probably going to someday be a wide receiver. Pursuit and play recognition and man coverage and zone coverage. I think we were... This dude could be a fucking linebacker or a quarterback, I'm pretty sure. 6'3", 241. If he's worth putting the points on. Now this dude we had decided already he was worth putting the points on. 87 throw power. He's a 93 elusiveness. As bad as our offensive line is, we need this dude that can run and save his life. I mean, how the fact that we're still in this race for this guy? Do I want to scout this dude? Do we want? Let's just keep the dream alive that we know he's good. We think he's good. I need to give him a scholarship offer though. Stu could be a wide receiver. I'm not sure. Play recognition is so good though. Zone coverage. Tackles a C. He's probably got to be defensive secondary. Got good return skills. I want to scout him just because before I give him 25 points, I want to see if he's worth it. Otherwise, I'll give it to one of these other knuckleheads. This guy here, maybe. This guy's got some quarterback ability in him too, but his man coverage is B, zone coverage is B, speed, agility, acceleration. And his size, all that suggests to me that he'd be more of a maybe safety, which we need. He's not any better or worse than we thought he was. Alright, there's all of our points used up. We do have to still find a couple of some freebies, right? Some people that'll come here for free. There's no way this dude wants to come here, is there? Let's check him out before I remove him. I mean, he's on there already. He might be somebody I've already had on here that threw off because he wasn't points wise working out. Speed's terrible, but hit power tackle. Just play recognition. C. This looks good. Is Virginia closer to North Carolina than Florida? I think so. Definitely closer than Minnesota or OU. Alright. He stays. He's good. We like that. That's decent. If he somehow comes... I don't see how we land that. Like, some stupid shit happens on here, but not that stupid. This guy is kind of lingering out here. We're already on his list. Can't deny that. He's pretty good. We don't necessarily need a DN, but we always need cornerbacks. Speed, yeah, play recognition, jumping, all these things. Very nice, very nice. This doesn't help us. Academic prestige and facilities are two probably lowest things. But hell, let's leave them. Let's put them on there. We'll see. Can't give any of these guys points. Yeah, it's not looking good. Doesn't look good. Let's find A+, B+, that's good. At this point, we don't even really care what the skills are. Like, they're 4 stars, good size. Play recognition, pursuit aren't bad. Let's talk to them, see what they're doing, see what they're all about. Not seen anything yet. A+, another D end. Playing time is not likely. We've got a lot of young DNs. We've got, I think, 2 of them redshirted right now too. James Duncan though, guard right now. 6'4", 330. Worth having a talk. Let's talk to each other. Let's see what you're all about. Another D end. We need wide receivers. Don't let me forget. Here we go. A-, A+. Good size. Playing time, he's gonna hurt, but he ain't gonna start going to Notre Dame right away at a 65. He's got good carrying skills. Acceleration. Catching, not so much. Or Dwight, we need dudes. We'll give you a talk. Give you some talk. Ryan Brown, no, we don't need the end. You know, he looked like he was ready to put on the black and gold. Josh Newsom's somewhat interested. Throw accuracy's not bad. Give him a look just in case things don't work out with your board is already full. Never mind, sorry, I lied. One of our one of our quarterbacks doesn't pan out. Tough loss to Wake. Now for real, interstate rivalries all the way up and down the ACC schedule to play North Carolina. So I encourage everyone to take your supplements if you might have any. We need all of our strength. I don't know. Before we play this game, we'll do a little bit of scouting because clearly our team is not that good. It's not like, I mean, I come off a national championship year at Indiana, and I'm used to having all the best recruits. Like, all you have to do is just offer them a scholarship and get them on the recruiting board really early so you can get all the bonus points you can. And you saw that I only recruited people that had really high bonus points. So that way, my 600 or 6,500 or whatever I get goes further because I have some guys that I only have to give 100 to or 200 to, but they're still 4-star guys. These, like at Indiana, I lived off that, and then I would pick 1 or 2, maybe, I mean like 3 or 4 guys, kind of like I did this year. 3 or 4 guys that I have to just, because my team is in a spot where I have to have that position player. But this team, especially now that I've lost 2 games, the recruiting bonus points aren't quite as high as they were. We got a bunch of dudes ready to visit, so maybe we can bring some people into this game. Could be a good opportunity to maybe get some dudes to commit, because that's my other recruiting kind of, I wouldn't say it's a secret, but the best advice I can give to somebody is just do whatever you can. If that means scheduling visits sooner than you normally do, if it gets them committed, do it, because then I can throw these points at like Chris Williams, who I'm just hanging in there. I'm giving him enough points that I'm hanging in there that I can throw maybe once one of, like Sean Fisher, if Sean Fisher commits, then I can jack Chris Williams up to 600 or 700 and I can start pulling him in. That's the only reason we're keeping Lamar Welsh on here, is because somehow maybe I can start to jump up. Most likely not, because he's so far behind now. Very likely that we'll probably take him off. But speaking of Sean Fisher, should we visit? Yeah, we waited too long probably to schedule him. So let's see. They gave me 500 for that. Week 6, the same amount. I get 600 for this one. I get 900 if I let him come and we don't even play a game. But 600 is more than the 500 that I was screwing around. And if I lose him to one of the Mississippi schools or Louisiana, I'm fucking seriously pissed. Texas has got me in the championship contender. Probably. I don't know. Like, it doesn't give me a complimentary visit for bringing him early. I guess this is what we do. Yeah. It's like Vatek's only getting 200 points for a visit. We're getting 500 no matter what, unless I send him on the last week bye. So it's like, should I just have him come this week? This seems like a week that we can win too. Otherwise, we might cut bait with this guy. He's that fullback that we're losing ground on. The only NCAA streamer? Nice. Well, I'm glad I could hold down the fort. Appreciate you all hanging out with me. I do take collaboration and input if you have ideas like on these visits. Visits and scheduling visits, I just never really know. Like, should I go ahead and schedule it now? Even though I get no more bonus points. If I schedule them now, maybe somehow, some way we can keep them. But otherwise, I'm going to lose them. Might as well bring them this week because we're probably going to take them off our board. Let's do this again. Yeah, see how much we're losing out on them now? I don't have for a fullback. I can't really afford to throw any more at him. This dude's slowly... Now we have to get him in for a visit because everybody else has got him locked up. But see, the bonuses, yeah, it doesn't matter. We can get twice as many points if we just wait till week 15. No game. But can I get 400 points of bonus anyway? Not against an unranked team. If I play against Vatek and I beat him, I might be able to get 400. Should I just bring him in for the 900? Then there's no pressure at all. Same amount of points. Vatek seems to be the one that could trigger extra bonuses because they're ranked and it's a conference team. I guess they all are conference teams. And I don't get bonuses for my tight end getting 200 yards receiving, I don't think, do I? Like, you only can get a 100-yard bonus. I'm tempted to send him just on the buy for 900 points. Let me see this again. It's going up in points. Wish NCAA got more love on Twitch. You know, I kind of think it's blown up in terms of the amount of streamers and stuff. It seems like every other week there's more. So it might be getting... It's college football season, kind of getting into that time of year. It might be like the best time right now, probably, but I am also okay like that it's not the Madden crowd. Like, there's always people playing Madden, and there are always people who are playing online. But this game, you know, there is no head-to-head online mode unless you can do an online dynasty, but it's like it takes a lot of coordination that I don't even know how to do, and friends that I don't have. But Madden, you know, it's like so many people, this becomes kind of a nice close-knit circle. Everybody's super friendly, it seems like. Pretty easy to get along with. Sometimes I guess the Madden crowd can have more trolls in it. So we're going up each week here. Florida's got a week 11 visit. I want to bring this dude in, but at the same time, I'm like, 900 bonus points? Killed, hello. Good morning. Yeah, you missed the crazy raid time with Rabble Wrangler and also OBS, OBS Opinion. Some new faces in here. Good times. I'm hanging out. I'm doing my normal silly shit where I just wrestle with decisions back and forth. So let me ask you, you're so much more decisive than me. This guy, if I have him come for a visit, I can bring him in now and get the same amount of points. I can bring him in next week when we have a better opponent here to play. I can play against these guys, which is kind of silly. Or then I could do nothing and I have 900 points instead of 500. I think the best I can do with all the bonuses is probably get 400 or 500, but this is guaranteed. This is just a guaranteed point total. Don't judge people for their fetishes. All right, fair enough. Sorry. Yeah, it's not silly to everybody. There's no real lot. Like, I don't have a real precedent for logic on this. What do you think, Reg Sicko? You think that I should let them come to see an actual game or just get this easy 900 points? And the way I'm creeping up with Florida, they're going to have a visit that's going to hit me down probably 900, and I would come in with this, and I think I would get it. Go for the 900. Thank you, D-Spice. I can throw up a poll if we really want to be democratic. But it seemed like the guaranteed 900 and the fact that my guy is still behind, I think that's probably the difference maker. If my guy was ahead, if I had the lead on him recruit points wise, maybe going early would make sense. Old Sloth Chug, shit. Well, I do have the last quarter of a cider here. For some reason it sounded like I should drink cider today. Alright, so we get the guaranteed 900 there. I like that idea. I appreciate you all weighing in. Now we've got some interesting situations with these dudes. I don't even know if I can catch this guy, if I can get him. At this point, it might be worth taking this point somewhere else. Even if I loaded up 700, I would still be dropping like 45 recruiting points a week. So it's like I can schedule this guy to visit, but I don't know. I might take the points off of him. If I can bring him now, maybe we could flip the script and get ahead. Or again, I can wait till that last week and bring him in for 900. Bringing him in against Virginia doesn't sound terrible. But fuck, 900 too. We take the 900 again with this guy. I'm probably going to be locked out by that time. Maybe I can... This will do... The locksmith that we have will be on this guy. Or I'm tempted to bring him in now. We get a complimentary visit. You gonna take a lurk for a while, Old Sloth? Appreciate you being here. Always good to see you. Think I should bring him in for the North Carolina game, D-Spice? I think I need to do something to decide, kind of like I'm doing with Mitchell. Is he worth the points? Let's bring him in this week. If fate should have it that we win, I mean, the only other option I would think of is have them against Vatech, because they're ranked, and playing against a ranked team might get us more points, but I think we'll have a better game. I think we have a better chance of beating North Carolina than Vatech. Uh-oh, Kill, what are you thinking? Let the CPU schedule my visits. Should I do that? Have you had good luck doing that? I know the CPU will probably, in this case, go for this one then. Let's come back to him. We'll come back to this one. This guy's probably a little bit easier. We do have a chance to land him. I'm just going to go based on points. I'm not getting a whole lot of bonus points for doing anything. I'm just going to have everybody come on the bye week, I guess. Can I get 300 points? I think I can get 300 points bonus with this, because he's an offensive lineman. So running the ball for a certain amount of yards, passing the ball for a certain amount of yards, and then winning a game against conference opponent, a ranked conference opponent. Like, this could be a big, so maybe I'll schedule him for this game. He's also a guard. I don't know if bringing in the Possum, George Jones, as a guard would be competitive or complimentary. You take the dog out real quick. Might get the sub. All right. I don't feel like you have to, but take your dogs for the walk. Hopefully it's not raining. I might be actually playing a game by the time you get back. No promises. I'm slow as shit, but I'm like really, you know, this season with my team being kind of in a bad spot and recruiting being a little bit harder than normal, trying to do it flawlessly. Which, perfect is the enemy of good, right? People say that still. I haven't been in a meeting in a corporate world bullshit for a while. I think I can get more than 800 in this game. So, fuck it. Does it even matter that much? Would probably be a bigger question. Like, as I waste so much time. Now, see this fella here, I think I might take the 900 because I've got an advantage on everybody. South Carolina. Let's see where they're at in the running. Is that South Carolina? SC. SC might lose. They usually do. That'll probably hurt some of their appeal. I think, fuck. Well, this dude here, we're so far behind, and he's almost locked. Let's just fucking bring him in right away and be done with it. If he doesn't do good, or if we don't play well and we're not gaining points and whatever else, then we just know it's time to give up. Oh, are you kidding me? We gotta go against Indiana in recruiting now. Fucking. Wish maybe I was still there. They don't consider another guard complimentary or competitive, I guess. Yeah, that is South Carolina. They're nowhere near the top on this dude. Let me look at it again. He's close to locking. And he's actually, oh, I see South Carolina's at the top. There's two different people I was looking at. He's going up each week, so we schedule him now to get a jump. I don't know, this 900 is so tempting. I know I can get, between this game or this game, the extra 300 bonus points or whatever, but I don't know, 900 is 900. Am I going to run into a locksmith situation here with this guy, though? You know? Everybody's going to Vautech game. This guy's already scheduled for a Vautech visit. Motherfucker. The buy gets me 600 in this case, so I'll definitely take a game. Where are we at? Can he possibly lock with a good visit? No. Should I schedule them? Be some complimentary visit. I know Vautech's not really that good this year. So I got that complimentary visit there. There's no bonus to any of it. So most likely gonna do this then. Or are we gonna wait? We'll just wait one more week. You can always schedule it next week. Alright. I've got 100 points of recruiting. I can do that after this game. Seeking our first ACC win. Fuck, we're not even... I'm not even gonna win our conference already. Only lost one, so maybe not. UNC's 1 and 2. I like our chances. Do we need to see scores from last week real quick? Will we take some supplements? Do we take some supplements? Anybody want to cheers and chongs real quick? This song plays a lot. Sorry, I'm gonna skip it. So who's this one? And this one. We're gonna make a QB change this week. Should I make? I mean, this dude's an 85. It says he's on a hot streak, but his hot streak consists of like 9 interceptions. He's got 90 throwing power. Is that? Well, I thought we had a pretty good game with Lewis when he came in. He doesn't have much at all. How did I even put him in? Because he's a little bit faster. And our offensive line sucks, but I mean, we'll stay the course. Coach Dickie has been knee-jerk with coaching and quarterback benching people pretty quickly at times. Maybe turn the corner here. Mississippi State wins. USC keeps rolling. They're number 7th. Marshall's 3-0, having a good season. Oh, Texas San Antonio loses. San Jose State beats Purdue. San Jose State in the last 2 years has really come around. Ohio State dominates 3-0. Georgia Tech beats Central Michigan. Oregon State puts a beating on Boise. Arkansas is 3-0, ranked 14th. Western Kentucky abuses UAB. Florida State beats Louisville by 39. Stanford finally gets a win, beats up on Washington. Colorado State wins. Utah State's 2-0. Houston 2-1. Minnesota continues to suck a dick. Iowa State's 3-0. They returning to form like their national championship year. Still want to walkie? Well, I appreciate you talking while you're walking. Tell the dogs hello. Northwestern 2-1. Air Force wins. UMass is 3-0. Good for them. Old Dominion 2-1. SMU wins. UCF takes their first loss. Ole Miss now 2-1. Auburn really falling from the ranks this year. Tulane shuts down South Alabama. Washington State beats Cal. Cal is not very good. The whole Pac-12 looks terrible. It's probably time we should go to the Pac-12. Vautech, the team I just said maybe isn't that good, they beat Vautech by more than double, 3-0. Texas 2-0, number 3 in the country. Wisconsin 3-1, recovers from that loss last week. Michigan now number 2. Wyoming wins big over BG. Miami stays number 1, beats Michigan State pretty easily. Hey, I love Rage Against the Machine. Welcome, welcome. I love Rage Against the Machine too. Good shit. Army gets this close one over Notre Dame. They're number 12. Or number 12, I should say. Ranked 12th. They are number 12. LSU beats A&M in a pretty big game early on in the season. LSU number 6th. Lafayette Monroe, or Louisiana Monroe here, 3-0. What's going on down there? UConn wins. Syracuse 2-2 now. Middle Tennessee State gets their first win. Rice is bad again. Navy up to number 10. They're 3-0. TCU gets Oklahoma. This 1 year that Oklahoma finally started getting rated higher, ranked higher. They are giving it away. TCU's 23rd now. Bama trying to climb back up after an early loss. They're 16th. South Carolina loses. Stays ranked. Florida 4-0 now. Finally ranked. Finally ranked. Miami, Ohio loses. Cincinnati gets their first one. Tulsa 63 on Rutgers. Vanderbilt beats Texas Tech. It's the first win. Western Michigan 2-0 now. IU, my boys. Virginia beats Illinois. Clemson beats Buffalo. Boston College loses to Kansas State. Georgia beats Baylor. Maryland beats West Virginia. New Mexico wins the rivalry. Memphis 2-1. Kentucky off to a 3-0 start. Akron 3-0. Eastern Michigan gets their first win. Ohio U loses. Kent State 3-0. Rage, that's good to know, I guess. I don't want to talk about it too much, though. Big game here, though. Look at Clemson and Miami. Most men have them. Yeah. So true. Alright. Before this game, we will have to take some more supplements, but for now, let's take a quick look at this. Got Miami versus Clemson coming up. Texas, Iowa State. IU's just hanging out. They're going to play Arkansas State. Clemson, Miami. We'll find out early who's the real one. LSU's up there. They got a good squad. USC always seems to have a good, talented roster, but they blow it. Arizona, they are pretenders. They won't be there very long. Ohio State, I think, is real. Navy's got one of their better teams this year. What can they do? We'll see. Penn State's defense is so bad. Army, respectable, hanging in the top 12. A&M's offense, supposedly something special. Arkansas's got the best team they've had in a while. And then Vautech, I think we can beat them. I think our team might be better rated in some places. So maybe I picked a good game. Hopefully they're still rated next week when we play them. Pitt somehow is in the top 20. Georgia, who beat us early. South Carolina. Oklahoma still somehow ranked in the top 20. Rage, I'm not sure what you're getting at, man. We can just try to not use those words. Just no reason to. Gotta be nice to kill too, because she got slippy fingers, slippy things. Oregon 0-2 somehow, still in the ratings. Yeah, it was probably a good idea that we were stacking players in the Vautech game, because North Carolina, like Wake Forest wasn't bad either, and assholes beat us. Should we go all blacks this time? We haven't gone all blacks yet. All blacks with white shoes. Where's this at? Alright, last warning, Rage. You can't be saying stuff like that. If you want to talk about pussies and people not having balls to ban, I try really hard to allow free speech in here. And I don't mind seeing certain words, but I gotta make sure my mods and people in the audience feel comfortable, and I don't think that that's the kind of shit they want to hear, bud. D-Spice, I've got like 4 mods, but a couple of them have taken extended breaks, and I don't know. They come back in whenever they want. They just don't. I give Killed full power to do as she sees fit, especially when they say something. They say something directly to them. by all means. But my general banning philosophy is, you know, you ban somebody. If they want to troll hard, they'll come in here with another account. If we allow a little bit of free speech and just let them get bored and get tired of it, sometimes it makes the problem go away. But a lot of times people come in here and they just want to, you know, have someone say their name, and I thought we bonded for a minute, bud. I like Zach De La Rocha. Watching these protests happen and shit, and I'm like, you know, motherfucker! Like classic Zach De La Rocha at the end of the song. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. But honestly, I mean, if you ever feel like we need to ban somebody, tell me, or I give Killed full authority. Anyway, sorry for that. And Rage, man, just, I mean, you can come in here and be friends and we can talk, and I'll give you attention that way. Try to ruffle people's feathers, and I know you probably don't care what people think of you, but at the same time, it's like people get bothered. They don't want to come in here if you're going to be like that. You know, I think he was just saying in general, mods. If mods want to ban somebody for that, like, you know, if I was a little more on it, it might be like a timeout, you know, 60 seconds. Think of it. Come on, don't do that. But we don't really ban people, really, do we? We have. I mean, we've been lucky, really, because there's not been too many times we've needed to. See our statistics. The offense for both teams has been pretty shit, so we should be in for a real classic. Defense isn't terrible. You're alright, Rage. Just if we'll move on from it. I don't think we've got any worries. Nothing. Killed likes to have fun too. You know, sometimes we say adult words in here. We're not little kids. It's not... Hell, my karaoke personality is called Penis. Penis Williams, the third Williams sibling. Hey, D-Spice, paying the bills. And I got an emote. How did I get an emote too? Pride Koala. But it's, you gotta spell it with a U, Rage. It's gotta be P-E-N-U. There's no I in penis, you know? I don't know why I decided to give them the white shoes. Maybe just make their feet look camouflage around the sideline. What is this music?
XXD Spice XX just gifted 2 subs.
What the fuck? You wild man. Thank you. D-Spice. Much love, man. I always appreciate when you come in here. I don't feel the need to spend money, but I appreciate it. And OAWA, if you're out there, welcome in. What did I do? I kicked the ball, right? My mind just went blank because there's generosity there. Thank you. I gotta win this game now. That's what that means. And D-Spice, we gotta get you a player in the game. Where'd my ink pen go? You let me know what your position, what guy. We will make sure that you have the position of your liking. We do the left tackle is a sub, and one of our backup tight ends who will be good in the future is a sub. But anything else? You have a fucking penis, yes. Now I feel like you're saying it with pride too. Yes, I'm proud of this. Proud of this. We get to play defense first. Lovely. I'm pretty sure their team QB is a bit of a runner. Who the second sub was? Rabble Wrangler. Hell yeah, yeah. Thank you again, D-Spy. He was in here earlier. Did he bring you in? Were you in his stream when he came? Penis has serious suckage. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Mine stuff only comes out of mine. Mine doesn't suck anything up. Oh, you son of a... Yes, thank you. The quarterback was sneaking out, almost. Antonio Douglas, we know what you're up to. You guys come in here and you want to run the ball. I'm going to get sneaky. Do some QB read option. What is happening on this play? Nobody out there to cover him. That was unfortunate. Put it down as an IUU. All right, you think about it. If you wait until after the season, you might have a better chance of having a good player because we got to get some recruits in. We right now, defense, especially if you want a defensive player, we got some really good ones. Some of them are seniors, but we've got really good young players that after. Oh my God, how did that do? We had him in the backfield and he gets 12. After the next off season, when we train them, come in and poach the one that gets the best. Like, I know we're gonna have some young defensive ends and secondary. Oh, right there, come on! Finally. All right, Rage. I think it's probably time for bed for you. Clemens is a good one though. If you like defensive backs, he's only like a redshirt freshman or sophomore. Yeah, D-Spice, the thing about this team that was kind of a pretty good idea what I was into or getting into was they had 0 fullbacks on the line, or not on the line, but on the offensive roster. Are you kidding me, guys? I clearly can't talk and play. I can barely talk. I can never play either, but the fact there was no fullbacks on the team at all, and I had to use a really kind of crummy backup tight. Ah, shit, and that's 6. Are you serious? Our defense goes through phases where they're really good and they're all running to the ball, and then there's times where there's just nobody around to make a play. Holy shit. But yeah, no fullbacks on the roster at all, and the offensive line in shambles. A quarterback I don't really believe in. That was pretty much the sign that maybe there was more of a rebuild here than I thought, because that's definitely keys to my success. There's a really, really good tight end. Our left tackle's pretty good. for 3 positions: QB, running back, middle linebacker, sometimes wide receiver. We've got a freshman redshirt wide receiver, Boyd, who's probably the best wide receiver on the team. He's 3rd receiver now, but the Wake Forest game that I lost to falling asleep and the computer not saving it, he had like 200 yards receiving. Yeah, kid, I'm sorry. If you feel the need to ban him, you do the banning. As long as you don't feel like it's hostile. Alright. It's the holiday weekend. Kids are allowed to stay up a little later than they normally are. Oh, Henderson being a nasty boy there. Big, big run after the catch. I guess these white shoes, they make them look a little faster. It's harder, like their feet looks like they're just a blur. Alright, maybe we can get this score back here. It's alright if North Carolina beats the hell out of me, as long as I can come back and get the points back. I mean, we can score 60 points, that's fine. Our defense... Oh, our defense isn't that good. On Baker Vision's Texas Dynasty, I technically have 3 players. Hell yeah. Like, it increases your chances of them being like the impact players, right? Ah, shit, we'll use this. So I just stay with the save. Just stay with the play they call. We'll try to run something here. Let's see. Sims, shit. He was open. I couldn't throw it fast enough. This offensive line is so bad when it comes to... Yeah, killed. I used to stream on my PlayStation 4, right? And there's no way to ban people on there when you're playing. There's no way to mod at all. So when I was playing a lot of like kind of douchebag games, I had to deal with trolls all the time. And I'm like, well, I don't have any other option but to just sit here and talk to you. My computer is like not even in the same room as my Xbox, so that's just kind of been my... if people are coming in here and being stupid, and it's like, we can all individually block them too. It's just silly teenage shit. I've been there before. I don't think I was ever that immature, but yeah, I remember like the first time I was playing or streaming on a PlayStation, and somebody came in there and started saying a bunch of stuff. I'm like, I don't even know what I do, and I didn't say anything, and then they eventually just left. I mean, I said something to them, and I'm like, oh, that's fun, that's neat, and it was just like not the reaction they wanted, I guess. Backup running back who scored on his first touch 2 seasons ago. He's 95. Yeah, all right. 2 middle backers. He got 1 because he forgot. Perfect. That very well could happen here too. And you gifted, so technically, if you want, we can give you 3 players. But as you noticed, and we kind of talked about, it might be 3 players that aren't that good right now. Brown's really good. He'll be back next year. Bradshaw, if you watched any of my IU team, he was a big part of our championship last year. He came over as a transfer, and he's redshirting right now, so he'd be decent. Joseph Maddox, our second running back right now, he's probably not the best one to do. Bradshaw will be the starter in a year or 2. Brown keeps it up. He might not be the starter after this year. He had an awesome first and second game. Last game, he showed that he was, you know, he's mortal. He ain't perfect. but we'll also probably have a new quarterback next year if we're able to land one of our recruits. And he'll probably be the starter for 4 years. He got 3 cracks at it and got nothing. If I was to stream from my PS4, I'd do it through Streamlabs. Use PS4 remote. Yeah, okay. It's a good idea if I ever do that. I mean, now it's not a big deal. If I play PlayStation 4, I might actually even have it run through my capture card and do it through my computer, like I'm doing my Xbox right now. Just because it's now all my stuff's in the same room. And I got an AC in the attic, so there's been a lot of times I've talking to you all and I'm halfway fucking dehydrated and dying. I'm like having fever dreams because it's so hot. No! Oh, this happened last game. We had so many red zone visits. And we blew them. Have I seen Lumberjack? I mean, I was kind of lurked in one of his streams the other day. I saw him online a few times, but not actually in here for just a week or so. PS4 remote play is the only way I can do it because I don't have a PC, just a laptop. I've got a PS Vita and there are like some options and stuff that you can stream from it. And I've never done it. I think you can stream like playing Vita games, but I don't know if they even make Vita games really. I have not bought a Vita game in a long time. So there we go, Parham doing his job. And the Dickie and the Coach Dickie defense, all you have to do is hold that sideline and they will literally run into you. You just have to be a mousetrap is all you got to do. Show you what it looks like? Yeah, go for it. Anyway, I'm curious how to stream through there because it always is like a connection issues too. Even though it sits right beside my router and I've plugged it in hard code, sometimes it still stutters for whatever reason. 4th and 6, we stopped them. My God, how did we do it? How did we do it? Alright, offense, we get another chance. Don't fuck this up. We're already doing better than the Wake Forest game because we fumbled it. Well, if we fumble it right here and then they come down and they go up on us 2 touchdowns, it'll be essentially exactly how the forgotten lost game against Wake Forest ended, or how the beginning of the end proceeded. I think the secret's to not run the ball every fucking down. What roster? This is started with 2017/2018, so yeah, we're all in the made-up generated world at this point. Boyd, come on, catch that. Allen throws it a little too high. But I'm still really pessimistic about the college football season actually being played. Hey, Kill with the gifted sub. What are you doing? Thank you. You promised, or you didn't even have to promise, but you said you might do it, and thank you. You did it. Reg, hope you enjoy that. I'm still working on getting some emotes or something that makes the sub a little bit more exciting. But you, why am I calling a no huddle? Are you serious? We've got this list of people I need to make players on the game, so if Killed wants you to have one, you can have one. I guess Old Sloth too. Yeah, I forgot. I never made you one. I think Sims is gonna get open on this. I didn't have enough time. Offensive line on pass plays. I appreciate it. Hopefully Reg Sicko enjoys it, gets some use out of it, comes back. I cannot believe I was in field goal range too before I lost 9 yards. I'm gonna do a one school dynasty unless I get offered a job. So yeah, that what I was alluding to when I was saying pessimistic about this season actually playing is that the completed rosters for this season that the mod makers have done, I'm going to like end of August when the college football season would kick off, start a new dynasty and use them. And I haven't decided where to start. So like you saying a one school dynasty, like I kind of wanted to do that. I've never done it. I did it on like NCAA 2006 or something where I had Ohio State, just a like ridiculous recruiting powerhouse every year. Didn't matter. I could even probably simulate the games at that point and win national championships every year. But beyond that, it's like it kind of like Indiana. That last year that I won the Natty, that wasn't even my team that should have won. The team that they have now and the team next year are the ones that are going to be stupid good. Those recruiting classes became almost like expected that I would get to #1. So leaving to come here, this isn't even that hard of a rebuild. I'm just in the ACC now, and the game, I mean, on this game, the ACC is really stupid. Clemson, I put Army in, Notre Dame's in there, and they're about to get relegated out. Florida State is terrible, but NC State, North Carolina, Wake, all these teams, Virginia, kind of hover around like 500. 88 rated. And then there's Miami. I forgot. Miami is rated #1, ranked #1 in the country. Someone get an interception, please. You have Navy and Notre Dame in the ACC. You have a historically black conference dynasty. Nice. And you're not using that. That's interesting. Yeah, I missed the one. Oh, how did I miss that? Was that shit? I missed the. It was 2006, I think, wasn't it? I didn't have a whole lot of NCAA football games because I would play them and then go into a dynasty where all the people are made up, and so I'd buy them every 2 years, and I'd buy Madden in the off year. But at some point, there was the ability to play as like Harvard and the like Southern, Grambling, Alcorn State. Miami just lost. Oh, all right. Clemson just dethroned them. Oh, dude, somebody Parham. I can always trust on him. Look at him. He's fired up. But I think it was 2006. At one point, I thought that they were on this game. Because I told somebody, I'm like, oh, you can play head-to-head on here. You just can't have them in a dynasty. And no, I don't think that's true at all. He's going to run it. He's going to run it. They're going to try to kick a field goal, and they're going to probably get it. Because they fucking always get it. But their quarterback, man, takes a shot and still falls forward for like 7. That's how the first quarter ends. We're losing. But they are punting. Shall we take supplements? I do not like how things are going so far. My nerves are up. This season, I just have to be able to, you know, like with IU the first season, we went 7-6. After I lose 1 or 2 more games, it just will be like, all right, let's try to get into a bowl game. But all my recruiting is getting more difficult because I'm losing these recruits due to lack of championship contender. And because our recruits aren't going to see a real good performance, you know? I'm worried. And I can't run the ball like I want because I don't have the blocking tight ends. I don't have 2 good blocking tight ends. I only have 1. And then I've got a fucking fullback out here that's a tight end. And he's not good. Did you just see Leslie get blasted? That was actually Coach Mack. Shit. He's just laying down. God damn it. Yeah, this is kind of like real life, I guess. North Carolina always produces, like, you know, really good defensive ends and some mashers in there. And they're getting after it today. So let's see if we can get something offensive out of this. Henderson gets some yards, baby. 6, 7, that's fine. Okay. 3rd and 6, a little bit easier. Yikes. Henderson's got wheels. I think he's like a 96 rated speed. Try to get the ball to him, but his like awareness isn't great. I don't know what it is with the computer teams. Like when you come in to them, their awareness is always so low. Like on my teams, I don't know if it's because of the coaching upgrades I have, but they're all pretty decent awareness wise. Oh, Sims, get vertical. Oh, he's not fast enough. Ah, big gain. Best tight end in the country for sure. Have Southern, Grambling State, Alabama State, Talladega College, Florida A&M, Morehouse, Howard, Prairie View A&M, Clark Atlanta, put Southern Jordan, Georgia Southern. Gotcha. That's pretty sweet. No Alcorn State though. Steve McNair. Who would be the other one? Did you have, you say, Hampton? Not Hampton, from Maryland, if that is historically black. Bethune-Cookman? I almost went to school for football at Bethune-Cookman. They're over 108, yeah. I was going to say it's hard probably to pick. I remember the ones from what, like the SWAC conference, and then is it the MEAC? I'm not sure what the other one is. I remember watching the Heritage Bowl every year though. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. I'm trying to switch it up. That's something we haven't been doing as much. We haven't been running as much as well because we haven't been crazy with the audibles. Just been too lazy. Robert Brown's got 6 for 11. That's not real effective. Let's see here. 2nd and 3. This is not like us to throw the ball, but I like Boyd. I like Boyd so much. I'm gonna try to. Oh, he didn't get it. How many 3rd and inches now? A reckless pass, but we trust Kevin Boyd. Kevin Boyd is a really good receiver. Options open up. Yeah, it's like you just gotta keep cracking at it, and then if you run a little bit of trickery. I'm also just kind of superstitious. Running it to the left got us more yards. So let's try left again. There it is! Tie game! Oh my gosh, it seems like it's been so long since I've had a running touchdown. We were playing from behind in the lost Wake Forest game. Who knows what that game was like when it simmed out. We only lost by a few. I don't know what the statistics were for anybody. I didn't really look. But yeah, the play clock, you know, I have a lot of delay game penalties. And it's usually because I'm trying to read defenses and switch the audibles. And the last 2 games that I had played where I've lost, didn't really think through shit too much. Once I got behind, I guess the option like to run was kind of taken away from me. Kentucky's perfect season's over. Florida keeps winning. Old Dominion, I forget who their coach is, but he's a big name guy that got tossed around and landed there. It's interesting to watch them. Kent State has been, them and Akron have been overpowered in this game. Oh my god, nobody's keeping him in check. I gotta start using the middle backer or something. I usually use the D end for that specific reason, to keep that shit from breaking down. Bring the blitz. He's killed. AJ killed out there making the play. 3rd and 1. What are they going to do? Run it again? You got him. You got him. Hell yes. My defensive line, if they get past the defensive line, we're screwed. That's kind of how we should say it. My defensive line is good. After that, did kill. You broke up a pass play. When everybody else was blitzing, you were the person to keep the other team from passing. I'm pretty sure that would have probably been a touchdown. Oh, Brown gets a headache. James Brown's pretty good wide receiver too. Anybody wants to try to take his position. Old Sloth, did you say what position that you wanted? We got the ball back too. I'm so impressed with this defense so far. Wake Forest just wanted to beat my ass. I just don't get it. I don't get how we've had so many home games too. Well, there's a delay game. That was not because I was running options either. Just being stupid. Not options, but audibles, whatever. Alright, looking at Sims or Henderson. And check down to Brown. Not the best placement on that. Could have lost it. Could have dropped it, but it worked. Sims is tough. He's a big boy. I gotta believe he's gonna go in the first round. He's a 92 right now. If he comes back next year, I have to think he'd be a 96 or 7, maybe more. We'll get him. Make sure he gets all the school records for touchdown passes, catches, I should say. All right, let's play keep away. We get the ball at half, so this could work out. We hold on to the ball. Get a touchdown. Get the ball back at halftime. D-Spice, I think he said he had to hit the hay or so right up close to when he rated. Oh my dude, Phillips gets in the way of the pass. Circus catches it. Chris Phillips gets 12. We'll take it. If he'd gotten in the way of that pass and just, you know, like an idiot, and then the pass is incomplete and everything's just whatever, I might have been angry, but no, the dude makes a big play. Guild, you have a secret? Can you crack it? What it is? Just a second here. Get rid of it, dude. You have a secret message. I don't know what you're saying. Oh, in the pictogram here. Hey, I need tea. Hell yeah, BRB. Nice. I like how it rhymes, but by all means, get some tea. I need to start drinking tea. What kind of tea do you drink? I used to drink jasmine green tea every morning, and then I was drinking why can't I think of it? It's a specific kind of tea that like pan fry it. Why can't I think of the name of that? But I like to drink tea, especially when it's cold. I like to mix tea with vodka too. A little bit of bourbon sometimes, just normal black tea. Alright, we're out here in fucking shotgun formation. They don't usually see that. Give me some protection. Drink black tea and Earl Grey. Yeah, there's like all sorts of different kinds of teas, and I really got into it for a while. Like jasmine green tea, and the smell of jasmine. Like we have a jasmine plant here at my house. It's so just calming, clean. I was in a bar once and somebody came up and I smelled them. And I'm like, oh my God, you're wearing some kind of jasmine, like essential oil. And it was my friend's wife, so it wasn't like I was getting creepy. But she's like, yeah, how did you know that? I'm like, I recognize that smell. But it's just one of those smells. As soon as you smell it, like, oh, so nice. I put honey in all of it. And then there's like weird kinds of Japanese teas, like called Momotaro. And it's like a tea ball that expands when you put it in the glass of hot water. And it's like has different flavors, and one of the flavors is peach. Oh my goodness! Like Teavana and those kind of tea shops are so amazing. Like I want to smell every single scent, and now like you can't do that. COVID shit. Like you ain't gonna go up and sniff. Let me sniff that. Let me put my face right in here. No. Buying tea online is also like you don't really know what you're getting unless you've had it before. It's pretty interesting to try it. I guess you just don't buy it very much in case you don't like it. But I like to buy for bulk. You know, shit's cheap. I think all the kinds of tea that I've drank all taste the same. I bet I could get you to change your mind on that. There's some like... Certainly you had things that aren't really a tea. It's more like a Tasani because it's not tea, it's herbal. So like chamomile tea versus black tea versus green tea versus some jasmine green tea, or I don't know why I can't think of the name of it right now, but the tea I used to drink all the time had like a toasty kind of like nutty. I can't think of what that kind of style of tea is though. My brain is just not good. I'm trying to score this touchdown too. It's a big one. This puts us in the driver's seat. I've noticed with this team and the games I've lost, like you can trace it back to like 2 or 3 plays where if those were different, we'd be celebrating instead of masturbating. Oh, like that. Those kinds of plays. Don't think you've developed a palate. I say don't give up. Still could. I never thought that I could be able to tell the difference between wines. Like when I worked in a restaurant, I really was like, dude, how am I ever going to know the difference between a dry versus a sweet white wine? Or how will I know? Wait, why is App State? We didn't call a timeout. This game's glitching. But, yeah. You just love tea? Yeah. Do you make sun tea? Like this time of year, as hot as it is, the one thing I always like to look outside and just see the tea bags, like, you know, turn. It doesn't take long. I had to learn how to to master the timing, because I used, you know, just watch my mom make it. I didn't know, and I would just drink whatever. But if you leave it out there all day, that fucking shit, tea bags and stuff start to taste real trash. Third and 11. Are we going to shut them down? Are we going to have another chance to maybe get a field goal? We got all 3 timeouts. I think we can do it. Are they just going to run clock? Shit, I think so. Fuck. Alright. I wish I had paid attention to that. 20 seconds. I mean, we've done it before. We can get a big return. It doesn't even have to be big. Just a decent return. Okay, 1 play. Now you're gonna make some tea. I think we should all have some tea. We should, like, I like to always stop the stream and kind of celebrate 420 for all the time zones. That was the original reason I started streaming so late. Is like, I'm going to stream through East Coast 420, Central Time, Mountain Time, West Coast, maybe Hawaiian. But ultimately, end with some tea time. I'll get that. I only took 4 seconds. I might better take 1 shot at the end zone. That's Phillips running that. Fuck. Oh no, don't pick that off. He caught it out of bounds. Okay. Oh, no. Why did that happen? Why would there ever be a fucking... Why would there ever be a hurry up when it's out of bounds, incomplete? Luckily, I had a timeout. Holy shit. Almost screwed me out of a field goal. Oh my god, he missed it. Big. I forget I have a fucking rookie kicker. Oh, I gotta get my fucking... Oh. I gotta get my fucking field goal special teams game. Kidding me. We've had chances. We should be winning. Georgia winning over, like... Is that Mississippi? 63 to 7? That's how we should be winning. Got English breakfast tea. Yeah, I mean, if you drink green tea and you drink that, you should be able to tell a little bit of a difference, because breakfast tea is purposely supposed to be a little more dark, like coffee-esque. Coffee-esque. And I really can't deal with caffeine very well. So that's why I started drinking green tea and then like white tea. But I mean, if it tastes good, I'll drink it. I don't care. I've had some good black teas. And it's all the same tea, really. It's just how much they let it like ferment. Like black tea is more aged, and then like green tea is a little bit like greener, so it has a little bit more of a different astringent taste. I probably should have been a sommelier, really. As soon as I stopped smoking cigarettes in college and shit, all of a sudden, like, I noticed that, like, beer tasted different. And I noticed that there's a difference between a black raspberry and a regular raspberry. There's a black raspberry and then there's a blackberry, and they're different. They look different. But I could never tell a difference in taste. And now I can. Yo, Tom, you still hanging out? Hello, hello. I think we're considering reoccurring tea time when we have these streams and it's around this time. Oh, I tried to snap it. I didn't. God damn it. We were supposed to do some supplements before the half ended, so while we're talking about tea and hanging out. Appreciate everybody hanging out here. I hope I can get this freaking win. I'm kind of sabotaging myself. My kicker, right? This is kind of cheating. We have an All-American punter. You should probably make him your kicker. Look at this dude. Steven Williams, freshman. He's got no chance in hell. He's missed a lot of kicks already. He sucks. He's not good. Kick power, 70. So, in comes Malone. Malone's a 93 and 88. We're good. I think that's going to make us have a lot better success rate with the field goals. Yeah, I somehow, somewhere stopped drinking tea as much, and I think I got dumber too. Like, I really feel like when I was drinking it regularly, just a little bit of caffeine, and then like the EGCG, like the polyphenols and stuff in it. All those things were supposed to be good for your brain. Alright. I've been smoking CBD bud, and I'm done with it for a little bit. But at the same time, I'm kind of afraid to smoke my good shit because that'll knock me down right now. Oh. Got two musics playing. That's your mod secret, drinking tea? I'm telling you. There's gotta be some kind of science behind it. Because people were taking like green tea pills and stuff when I used to work at GNC. But yeah, back to my story about being a sommelier and stuff. Like in college, when I first started working at a restaurant that sold wine, they'd let you taste it, right? And you're kind of like, oh, I'm just cool. This is getting drunk for free before I have to go on a shift. But then I actually like started to taste some of the flavors. Like now I really, really like certain kinds of Merlot and Cabernet when I couldn't tell the difference between Merlot and Cabernet. Now I can tell the difference between like, oh, this is a Cabernet from Washington versus like a Cabernet from Europe. You can usually tell a big difference. This time of year when it's so hard to keep a beer cold, You know, you try to go outside with a cold beer and the shit's warm in like 2 minutes. I'll often just start taking a like insulated cup of wine out. You ever see a fucking douchebag mowing his yard, drinking red wine, waving at you when you go by? You might be my neighbor. We have a good time though. Alright, the sun is up here. It's up for the day. I might actually try to, well, it's not going to happen this weekend because of fireworks and run around family visits and stuff. But next week, during the week, I might be able to stream during the day some Eastern time, daylight. Like, because we've got an air conditioner to keep it from getting 90. It has a temperature gauge built into it. When we plugged it in, it said it was 95 degrees up here. And I'm like, shit, dude, it doesn't even feel that hot compared to how it normally gets. So now I have a way to, I'm not going to run it that hard because I'm cheap and I'm broke. But we can keep the temperature down at least under 85 up here. We'll drop it 10 degrees. I can handle that. I'll just stream in my swim trunks so all the sweat just evaporates quick. Fucking idiot. I'm an idiot. Living up here in this attic. It's the eagle's nest. It's the only place in the house that the dogs can't get to me and bother us. We're safe here. I need a new scene for this, like some kind of. Also killed my battery for the camera came, so one more piece from China. One more piece and I can have my video camera hooked up, but I've got a few different new games to play too, so we won't have to play this every night because I can't use my camera with this game. Yeah, that's going to be the hardest part about having the video camera is like I kept saying, like, I can't have it 95 degrees up here and me have a camera on me. That would be just like showing you guys what it looks like to have a person physically melt. Just physically melting away. It gets so hot like I don't even have an appetite. Like, I was up here one day, I fell asleep and I woke up at like noon and it was hot and I was like dizzy. I think I dehydrated, like almost turned myself into a piece of jerky. God damn, that cornerback almost picked it. I can't be without shirt. I think I can be without shirt as long as I'm just showing my shoulders, can I? I don't have it. Because the way the camera's going to sit is it's going to have to be higher up. So it's going to be catching my head and shoulders, but I don't think it's going to show below the shoulder. But yeah, my point is that I have that air conditioner to try to keep it from being just dangerously hot. So in theory, oh, that safety had to pick, and he picked the right pick. Almost intercepted. But I can keep the temperatures somewhat normal and have a chance to actually keep my shirt on. Alright, we got Boyd up top here. I'm gonna send Sims too. We need 15. We need a big one. Nope. We blew it, kids. We blew it. I didn't do the supplements. I just put them in the supplement container to do them. God damn it. Here we go. 4th and 27. Jesus. 5th. Oh my, we're on the 5th yard line. I didn't even see the punter. Where was he at? He was off screen. Come on, hit him, dude. They're in field goal range already. All right, we're in trouble. Nice D. Wilson stepping up here. He's had a quietly. Nate Wilson has quietly had a really good season. How is there a hole in the zone that big? A field goal that we didn't get. A field goal that we missed. Gonna fucking come back to haunt us. I hate the hurry up. I hate it. I hate it. Getting Moeller all pumped up. 6 tackles on the day. That's his first for loss. Yeah, boys. Work as a team. Swarmed the ball like the little bumblebees we look like. Bunghole bees. Can't contain. A big play to be able to track him down. Fist bomb, yo. Welcome. Thank you for the follow. How are you? We're in a dogfight here with Tar Heels. Pick that off! I am not making any of those 50-50 jump balls. They're taking them from me every fucking time. I honestly don't know how I'll ever win a game again. At this point, it just feels like that. There we go. There we go. Gotta hold him to a field goal. Just the secondary on this team. So very young, underdeveloped. Not a lot of awareness. Not a lot of speed. Oh, I fucking shut down the quarterback and Killed comes up. Slows him down. Here we go. 3rd and goal. Stop this dude over here. Stop this dude over here. I saw that dude uncovered. Hassan Williams, there's the All-American, gets his first sack. Just collapse the pocket and fall on their dead bodies rolling around. Bend don't break. Yeah. They gave up that big pass play. Every time we've given up plays, it's always the big passes. They either just mysteriously leave our dudes in the dust, or they throw this 50-50 jump ball and they just know my guys aren't good enough and I'm not really that great at trying to use or hawk it. We'll run it out. Get loose. Get jiggy. There's always a chance with this guy. We always give him a chance. North Carolina has bent, but not quite broke. We've blew again some red zone. Coach Dickie has made his living on red zone. At least getting field goals. Now we've switched our punter into the field goal kicker spot. Maybe we'll make these. They fell so short, they had a guy back there to return it. That was like humiliation. Robert Brown taking 6. He's been bottled up. Oh, almost gets the first. 3rd and 1. It's just not easy. It has at times been just like push the button, call the play, run the ball, automatic results. And this team, it doesn't quite work like that, and it's testing our fortitude. He's starting to get it. Starting to move the sticks a little bit. Let's see if they can be caught off guard by a shotgun pass play. Yeah. I didn't even realize that the fucking formation was very obvious. So maybe Sims gets open here, though. I don't see them guarding him very well. Oh, they tried to rub him. We lose 2 yards on that fucking bad pass. Bad decision. Shit. Fucking dropped it. Well, running out of tricks. Go under it. Where is that going? Where was that pass going, dude? I don't know. Is it time for the backup? That throw was garbage. First half looked good. Two yards this half. Two fucking yards. Nice, Wilson. Committed to the run. Ryan Adams, the singer, having a hard day back there. Crooks with the big hit. I'm telling you, they are having some trouble running the ball almost as much as us. 14 on the day is it. Just make sure we don't get burnt deep. Perfect. Give us that ball back, please. Here we go again. Please get more than 2 yards. Please get more than 2 points. Nobody blocked him. Could have got another 5 or 10. Alright. Keep the pocket clean. Keep his feet set. Throw good passes. Actually, take 5. We'll take 5. Good candy bar. It's just been slow motion. Got our boy down here too, Oscar, the true freshman. Half quarterback, half linebacker with that 237. This fella came in last game and did all right. Tried to stop us in the backfield, still gets 4. Bunch of fucking traffic back there. 1 yard. This is probably stupid. Probably stupid right off the bat. Oh, what the fuck? Fullback up the middle would have been easy money. Phillips. Phillips. Sucks. He's not got it! He did it! Fuck. Terrible. If I was head coach, I would be just telling the kids, dude, save some energy for practice on Monday. Save some energy. I ain't gonna yell at them. I'm not gonna tell them anything. I'm not gonna make fun of them or try to correct them. Just gonna put the fear of God in them. Wait till Monday. Just wait till Monday. And destroy them in the film room. Showing them video of what they did wrong. Calling their parents to tell them to be ashamed. And he runs it. Do they get a fucking field goal range? Right on the line. They're gonna go for it. Ooh, really? Some kind of sneaky shit out of the backfield, and he throws the laziest lob pass. It took forever to float there. It just fucking hung up there forever because there was no one, like, for me to get to it. It just fucking defied time for a second. Ah, shit. Nobody there. I gotta stop getting stuck. I'm running as the DN and I just get caught up. Oh, fucking got him, but not quick enough. He's not in. Just delaying it. Taking time off that I need. Schmurder, I agree. It's fucking trash. Can't stop him. My defense isn't helping. My personal usering is not helping. Oh, now UNC's beating us by fucking 2 possessions. So Minnesota won. If they can win, maybe we can win. We're starting to look about in that level of embarrassment. This fucking music, man, it's probably not helping. Hey, Flusel, welcome in. You're not seeing me at my best here. We're losing. I don't know. I don't have a lot of confidence that we can come back either. That fucking fullback missed handoff. Everything from that point on. That could have been a first down. Would have been. Was almost guaranteed. Now it's fucking giving me none of the plays I want. I couldn't get the snap off? Are you serious? I deserve to lose this, really. It's been sloppy. Amateur. Oh, some passing plays. I don't want to have to dig all the way into the playbook. Just suggest the ones I usually use. Can't call plays without getting delay of games. QB holding the ball too long. This other quarterback that's in now seems to have a quicker release. He doesn't have the arm strength at all. He just seems to have a quicker release. Barely gets a first down. Mountaineer, sir, you have had enough moonshine. Cancel. How did he catch that? I'll take it, but that was not where the ball was supposed to go. Yikes. Alright, running out of time. Already running out of time. See if Henderson gets open. This should be deep. Nope. backup tight end slash fullback. Phillips got good hands. He's doing all right. When we threw the ball to him, he usually holds on to it. See if we can get Sims open here. Nope. Throw it away. Lewis 3 of 4. That one being a throwaway we just had. Not too bad. Let's see that medicine. That's not very much. We can't just take 3. Fuck. Alright, running out of time. Did like that. I feel like the lineup we had right there. It was right play to hit a pass. See if Phillips can get open. Oh, 4th and inches. Go, 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 go. They've got everybody stacking it. No! Fuck. Fuck, anybody? 3rd and inches, come on. He got it. I can't stop him. It's just so frustrating and embarrassing because I shouldn't lose to this team, right? Pick that off, somebody. I need to be a little quicker on the sticks to try to get out there and do that. How did he get off that hit stick? We've been shutting this guy down all game. He's been a little bitch. 18 yards on that one carry. He had like 17 yards total. A yard a carry. And then all of a sudden now he's invincible. He's just taking over the game. A little bit of luck, he drops it. Give me one more of those. He's wide open over the middle. Fuck. And that's just because our linebacker's not fast. He's not good. He's a run stopper. He's like 260 pounds. It's basically a fucking another D tackle. And I'm in trouble. 6. Fuck. It's not too late to make this look like a blowout. Any chance of a comeback is really starting to look far in the distance. This might be an easy run back. If we can get some kind of quick, instant touchdown, that, you know, obviously changes everything. Get a defensive stop, touchdown, and then, I mean, we might have to go for an onside kick at that point. It's already starting to get really far-fetched that we're going to come back. Look at that throw. Look at that beautiful throw. When I'm trying to tell him to lead the ball up the field with it, that's what we got. He's done. I've seen enough. What do? We go to this fella now? We go back to the original boss? Maybe he's learned something? If he fucks up, then we've got 2 other quarterbacks. No, what? Did he catch that? Chris Phillips. I thought for sure that shit was going to get picked because he threw it off his back foot and then it was so inaccurate. And this son of a bitch, you are a stud. Holy cow. Electric. The backup fullback / backup tight end. Get there, Brown! Oh, come on. Gotta score fast. Got to score fast. I'm glad we brought this quarterback in. He's definitely the better. Sometimes you just gotta teach him a lesson. A little discipline. A couple guys running around to the side, to the left side of the field here. Kevin Boyd! We made it look so damn easy. I don't get it. He's throwing off his back foot, and that time it actually helped us because he needed to come under. 1 for 2 wouldn't be any advantage right now. Alright, still a chance. Every time I get the ball, though, it's got to be scoring quick. If I had some kind of defensive score here, fumble somewhere, I think that's probably about the only way. It's like some of the seats have filled back in here at Kid Brewer Stadium. Oh, shit. I don't like this. That loaded left. That fucked us. Some one-on-one. None of our dudes are good enough to play one-on-one. I don't care how good or bad their team is. None of them are ready for that. Parham, a third sack. This guy's going to have all the records. Him and Hassan Williams. Hassan Williams is an All-American. Got a few sacks of his own. But one-on-one coverage over here on the left is really dicey. And then they moved him in motion. Oh, you fucking missed him. Who got that tackle? Clemens. This kid's going to be special. He's only, I think, a sophomore. Alright, it's definitely passing down here. Keep contained on the QB. Watch the screen bullshit. Alright, that should make him punt. And it stops the clock, I hope. I don't know how the clock stopping works. Sometimes they go out of bounds and they come back in and it still runs. Like here, yeah. Shouldn't be running. Oh, Brown, get deep. Just try to get around that. 4 minutes, 45 seconds to get another touchdown and get the ball back and then get a field goal. I think if I score in less than a minute. I gotta score in less than a minute. Sims, you dropped that! Almost the first. Gotta keep the clock. I gotta get the sticks moving to save that time. Every play needs to be a first down, really. 420. Hurry. Oh, that fucking X receiver's just sitting there. Boyd with an amazing catch. User catch. How? I feel better about the computer stealing all those from me when they're on offense. Okay, score a touchdown. It'll be less than a minute if we get it right here. on time so far. Give ourselves a chance. Henderson, corner out. Send Sims on a streak. Seam. It's there. It's there. Sims goes for a $114. Oh, that's PI all the way. Dude, tackle me. Kidding? Fucking tackle me before the ball was even in the vicinity. Ay, 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 ay. All right, this looks good for Phillips. It's not. I could. Brown, god damn it. Fuck. I tried to throw it to. He wouldn't let me. Don't. I guess you can't smash the button like that. You gotta double pump it. I snapped it and I immediately wanted to throw to Phillips. Get the field goal. I gotta get the tutty. I'm in the range to get the touchdown. It's gotta happen. Brown, Boyd, Henderson, maybe some weird shit with Sims. There it is! A hope and a prayer still. AJ Allen comes from off the bench after Coach Dickie lost faith in him, and that could have went bad. Did not lead him with the pass. Did not guide him upfield. But there is plenty of time now with 3 timeouts. Our offense feeling a little confidence. Virginia putting some points up. BC's struggling now. Had high hopes early on. They were ranked number 10th, I think. Need Parham to get a few more of those. Seen some of his hard work today. Him and Hassan tackling each other there, but this guy's going to break all of our school records in like the 5th game. 4 tackles for loss, 3 of them were sacks. They're going to run it. It's not even a question. Fucking ran right by him. Fuck me. One. There we go. Stop him. And my dude out there trying to make sure they can pass it. Sneak out of the backfield shit. Come kill the clock now. Here we go. Time becoming precious. Third and 6. gonna fuck with them, change the coverages. They're gonna run the clock down. Keep contained on the fucking QB. All right, babies. All right. Do we use a timeout here? I think so. We want the touchdown. We don't want just a fucking field goal. 2 timeouts. Oh, you gotta return this shit. Don't. I was gonna say, what the hell is he doing? Not bad, not great. We've been able to move the ball. I missed a field goal, and I knew it was going to come back down to a fucking field goal.
What you say is neither flattering nor wholly accurate. I feel compelled to answer and to elucidate, and also through my own means attempt to realize in my work something of the essential nature of that energy which screws my central nervous system.
Fuck! Shit! No fucking protection. Alright, stop running plays where everybody goes deep. It takes so long. Sims. Maybe. Pick. Game over. I had to force it in there. There was nothing. They were covering shit up. They did a good job of defending it. No doubt. God damn it. Offensive line just giving me no time, pretty much. Giving me extra fucking urgency there. Look at Coach Dickie. My God, he might hurt him. Oh, are you serious? We commit to the run and he still fucking does that. I don't see how there's any chance we even get a chance. If we give him a field goal, I don't see how we'll have any time. I just don't see how we'll get any time left. Has to stop right here. Gotta stop right here. Turn the coverage into something else. Moeller, you fuck! You piece of shit! You give this dude 5 yards, he's been averaging 2. God damn it. We might get fired, y'all. I'm sure somebody will hire us, but this is... I mean, I don't want to go somewhere else and go to a team that's worse. How am I going to get them to be good? God damn it. And it's a field goal that I missed because I had the bad freshman kicker in. I gotta make sure I do that depth change full time. So we'll go out of here and do that. We'll fuck with some recruiting, I guess. I don't know. Kick the freshman kicker? Yeah. His accuracy's not bad. His fucking distance was so bad. 70. I've never had anybody that bad. And I mean, we had some turnovers, but really, I mean, it was just we couldn't get touchdowns in the fucking end zone, in the red zone. 4 sacks didn't help. Lewis didn't play terrible, but he had that one throw that was so fucking bad. I don't ever want to see him again. 373 yards, 2 TDs. I mean, that's good work. Brown, we tried. He just couldn't. I mean, averaging 2.7. You didn't even get Maddox a carry today. Sims, a great performance as usual. Kevin Boyd, our slot receiver. Big future ahead for him. Henderson was solid. Phillips had a couple of big catches. James Brown pretty solid. Phillips with the pancakes too. Maybe this dude all of a sudden will develop and be in the stud of studs. We've got walk-on fullback, so there's no other option until we get some recruits in. But Parham again with the sacks. I just try to put him in position, and then I change defenders into whoever's closest to the point of attack. And if the quarterback runs that way, he usually gets a sack on him. It's not real scientific, but Hassan Williams, a big 3 tackles for loss, 1 sack. Mueller, who sucks in pass coverage. Nate Wilson, 3 tackles for loss. Killed had 5 tackles for us. Sims had 1. Guy is doing everything for us. And Steven Williams was booed out of the building. Malone came in and kicked 2 extra points. If we had already did the punter kicker switch, if we had already done it, I would have made that field goal and we would have been tied. Ohio State wins a close one over Wisconsin. Ranked 19th. Look at San Jose State. They've never beat anybody 49-14. I think Southern Alabama's terrible. They didn't score any points last week. Pitt beats Louisville 17th. The ACC's brutal, man. How did Pitt all of a sudden become a powerhouse? Is D-Spice or Reg Sicko still in here? Try to get the position they want. While I'm in here, I can make their person. Secondary is going to be real thin next year once these two guys are gone. I know we redshirt one guy who's not terrible, just to make sure we never got in a bad spot. So maybe Clint Dortch at some point maybe becomes a corner if needed. He's not going to be playing for at least another year or two. Might be getting some foodish soon. I think I'm about done here. I was going to do my recruiting. It won't take long because I don't have any points left, but I got that kicker situation. I've never been 1-3 ever. I don't think at any point. I don't think I've ever done a I mean, Indiana doing the rebuild in the Big Ten was pretty tough, so maybe this is just the same. I'd like to get into a bowl game, but fuck, it seems unlikely. Seems unlikely. Trey Mitchell and Daryl Willis visited. I wonder how their visit went. They were defensive players, so they saw a bunch of sacks and shit, right? Have 3 sacks? Yeah, we got that. Have 2 tackle for law. I didn't get the higher ranked team. Our conference team win. But that's good to know that there's an extra 380 there. It's like 450. If we would have taken the 900, 450 would have been more than that. Got 1100 from that visit. Two sacks of the linebacker. I don't think I had that. We might not have got any bonus points for him, so he's probably We'll see next week. He might be coming off. Still going up 35 points each week there with George Jones. When we're inside here, we're inside cutoff. So I want to give him any more points. We need offensive linemen so bad. This dude, I think we're going to have plan B. We're going to have a terrible kicker and a terrible punter next year as this guy comes on. James Duncan wants to come. Holy shit. So we need an offensive line or an outside linebacker. If Willis doesn't work out, am I prepared to throw all of our points at this guy? we can deal with a walk-on for next year. We've got players that can play. But I don't want to have to keep kicking the can down the road, or we're going to end up having a team that's even worse. This team gets worse, I'm fucked. Big time fucked. I don't know who we want to offer a scholarship to. That's what we need to do with this last 50 points. Rivas doesn't even have a scholarship offered. Now we're turning the corner as well. We're going up, so let's do that for this week. How did I not give him a scholarship offer yet? There we go. Got 25 more points to throw for somebody. Somehow still winning this dude. Yikes. Looks like BC all of a sudden wants this guy. These guys keep coming up. Nope, not this guy. We probably need to just cut ties with him. 250 behind. I think Greg Walker's probably gone in the wind. Like Suggs could still come back. And then this guy, John Jones, is only going down 85. What are these dudes likely playing position? Zone coverage, main coverage. Block shedding's not great. Fucking running back, maybe. Main coverage and shit so good though. Who knows? Should we throw more points at him? We gotta throw more points at our backup outside linebacker situation. And then go find one more prospect that we make, maybe two more prospects that we can land. I think Darrell Willis will probably come off the list. And I guess this is the dude that we're chasing. I don't know if I feel good about that. Why are we even messing around with this dude? Put any points on him. God damn it, why did I do that? Two more players somewhere out there. We've got tackles, I think, under control. We don't have cornerbacks, and we don't have fucking depth at defense. Linebackers. Once we could somehow convert some of these DN prospects. Shit tons of DNs that want to play for us. Probably because our DN has so many sacks, right? They like what they see. Want to come do that. This isn't a halfway decent fullback. I think we had him on our list for a second, and something was we were losing. For some reason I gave up on him. I don't even have a fucking scholarship. No. Remember this fella if we have to come back out here for one. Big Smith. Is he was on our list? Yeah, 2,100 away. I need to cut this dude off the list too because he's just not gonna come. I just wonder, like, can I make any of these dudes into linebackers? It's right now so many defensive ends. I gotta see which ones are B+, right? That could be good. B+, B+. A+, A, B+, from North Carolina. Good speed. Oh, he's an 82 lock, though. Should I even mess with it? No. No. I think he might have been on our list at one point. That wasn't good. This dude's only 33% lock. I'm not gonna be able to throw points at him like that. I'll give you a go. We'll see what's up. These dudes were all about it. This guy might be ready to help us out right away too. So we don't have a guy. I don't know what's happening anymore. We don't have really a guy. We use Wade as a backup when we run the 4 linebacker sets, like 3-4, the whatever else I was using, 4-4. Need a fucking receiver though. Damn it, I need this guy. So who do we drop? This fella? Who I should drop? Deep end situation is just like silly right now, and this guy's not quite as big as we want for a DN. So yeah, I gotta do it, buddy. I gotta try to find a wide receiver that wants to come here. 6'5". Where we lost our guys. We just, when we lose games, less people want to come, and so like some of the guys that I thought wanted to come here don't like us as much. So we'll check the scores, see what happens, wrap it up. I'll do a little bit of recruiting for next week, I guess, just to see. I want to see what happens with Willis, the guy that visited. Because if we cut him off our list, we got to go hunting real quick for a new outside linebacker. We've got some points to spend. This gives us some options. Maybe somebody commits to us, who knows? That would be real ideal. That would give us a little bright ray of sunshine if somehow. Alright, I guess one more round of supplements so we can be stronger tomorrow. Or maybe later today. Daryl got a plus 55 or 550. That's not much. We should have let him come at the end of the season. Williams is ready. Alright. Both of these Williams. Swanson's ready. Revis is ready. Trey Mitchell is in a recruiting battle. Great. Eric Temple is scheduled to visit. Got a few guys ready to visit. Depending on how that visit goes, right? We might have to cut some people free. Like we only got 50 points, so we gotta use that on our scholarship for somebody. Scholarship. We lost 5 points somehow. Interesting. Oh, we lost 470 points? That's the end of that. See, this is awesome. This is what I'm talking about. You just keep cutting people off of your list until you, like, didn't I just start recruiting this dude? No points given. Could be good. He might be good. We don't know. Should probably give him a scholarship offer, I guess, right? This dude is coming here no matter what, it looks like, as long as we give him an offer. So we just added this guy to our list, right? I don't want to necessarily give him an offer yet. We don't know if he's any good even. I need to recruit some of these dudes, but like he's almost here already. It's ridiculous. This is the guy we just started recruiting, right? Just get lucky enough to find people that want to come here, and if they end up being good, then great. If not, we got next year to try and land a better wide receiver. We do have depth there. I'm not worried about it at all. Blake Bentley seems all about it too. So give him a scholarship, right? This guy looks all right. A speed. Oh, I just scouted him. I didn't fucking. Oh, I'm an idiot. Take points off him. Points are good though. Shit, yeah, 88 or 78. So I don't know how we're gonna get him based on those numbers, but C and a B in a pipeline state. So there we go. All right, well that It's promising. A couple dudes that will eventually bounce around and be 80s. I mean, it's just always making sure that you never have players below 80s on your starting offense or defense, and getting those decent 3 and 4 star guys to come along for 0 points while I can spend my points on the 5 star, you know, dudes of the future that I need to have. Like Max Henley, who I don't really need to give that many points to. And then this dude, we're pretty much screwed. He's coming for a visit this week. Continue to go up. Continue to eat into that lead. By the time Florida has their visit, we'll be even. And then in theory, I'll have another week, 2, 3 to gain 100, 200, 300 points on them. And then I'll have my visit that's worth 900, I think, automatic. I got dudes that I still need to fucking schedule visits. Shit. Probably screwed this up too now that I waited too long. I think Swanson's almost a lock, right? Like, we're so much ahead. If we schedule a visit and he comes soon, I think you commit before you can go to Nebraska visit. Okay, dear friend, I'm going to head out. If you need someone to raid, Rhombus went live. Alright. Yeah, I haven't seen Rhombus in a while, so probably will do that. I'm going to spend a couple more minutes trying to figure this out. I'm not exactly sure when I'll raid out, but it should be here shortly. Always appreciate seeing you in here. Thank you for the gift sub to Reg Sicko. And being a good mod, like always. Wait, and how did community subs work? Because it said D Spice gave out 2 of those. He subscribed and then he gave. Did someone already get them? Or do I have to give them to somebody? I don't see where they're at. Alright, have a good day. Good Friday. Swanson continues to go up 350 a week. Go 300 a week. Give Chris Williams some more points because he's hopefully our quarterback of the future next year. I just don't have enough points on him right now. Revis is still losing 5. God damn it. Wisconsin hasn't even given him a scholarship offer. I think it might be over for Russell Williams. Look how far behind we are, and we just went back 645. I guess because it was the ATM, A&M's fucking, god damn it. They had a visit, right? That's why I went down so much. So we better just schedule this dude soon, I guess. I don't know. It may not be worth anything. Oh, we send him to the Louisville game. Yeah, 800. We need every bit. $800 is pretty good. Only one visit, and it's against fucking dick bags that just beat us. if we beat Vautech somehow, it'll be huge points for him. So I guess that's what we'll do. They're all worth 600, so it's looking like this next game is going to be the recruiting showcase game. Should I bring Revis too? I got locked out with this. Fuck. Fuck. Alright, well. That'll do it. As the Mountaineers continue to suck a dick. Appreciate everybody being in here and watching, despite the fact that I can't win a game anymore. Maybe Vautech. Vautech's not nearly as good as North Carolina and ratings on paper, and they're ranked, and they've got the mystique about them this game loves to give them. So, you know, if we win this game, huge recruiting ploy. Everything goes super up on the future, like, horizon standpoint. If we get these recruits, if any of them commit, I can spend some points. Oh, that's one thing I wanted to do. If any of them fucking commit, we can reallocate those points. What I wanted to do was take a look and see who's going backwards. So we gave Williams a few more points. Hopefully this is a lost cause, so more Welsh. This guy's still kind of in the running. If we can find some points somehow, we can start turning that backwards, the bleeding out of points. If we can get this guy to come and have a good visit and we jump back up. Otherwise, Henley's alright. He's right here, gaining 70 a week. It's not much. Ingram is now gaining $110 a week. I don't really dare take some off, do I? I might just take a couple off, just a little bit. For our quarterback of the future, possibly here. 87 throw power, 80 accuracy. He's going to instantly be as good as the guys we have, but his play recognition is an 85. His man coverage is an 85. Zone coverage is an 85. Pursuit's an 84. His speed's an 89. I don't know if he's a quarterback. I think he might be a fucking safety. What's his tackling? Tackle's a 57. Ooh. So he might be more of a corner. Fuck, he's 6'3", 218. I mean, he could be the outside backer, really. If his tackling wasn't so bad. So, I mean, I guess, should I be throwing so many points at him? Do we care that much? He's a 5-star. 87 throwing power, 80 accuracy is carrying shit. So having a quarterback this fast that can't carry. But he's a 78 in break tackle. '89 is not really fast enough for us in the secondary. So he's almost like gotta be a quarterback. No. Revis is going down a point. Make sure that he doesn't go down points. He's going up 20. He went down 20. Fuck. Trey Mitchell went up big. Alright. Alright, so here's the moment of truth. Looking at Darrell Willis. We've got Trey Mitchell right now. NC State already had their visit. If we go up some points on Missouri, which we should, we have 90 on a bonus. Still got a visit to Middle Tennessee. I don't think that's going to matter too much. Arkansas could somehow. Alright, here we go. So this dude goes up 990. But we're still behind. Just gotta basically wait one more week to see. Brian Neal continues to gain ground. I think Russell Williams is time to... I don't know, we've talked about this a little bit. I'm still wasting points on guys that I don't know that I'm going to get. Yeah, we're losing a shit ton to him now. But these athlete dudes coming on, Waters is give us a depth at quarterback if no one else comes. We've got a dude sitting on the back of the bench. Corey Novak. I mean, I need to give some points to people. Derek Williams, if he's going to come, we'll free. Jeff Wilson wants to come for free. If Blake Bent, this is the dude we need to give those points to. .94 speed. His zone coverage, his press is weak, but play recognition is good. Strength's not great. Some of those athletes that we have there might probably end up being corners. This dude's a 98, yo. His strength ain't that great either. Press coverage ain't that great. Play recognition, pursuit, maybe lower. He's 98. And speed. We've got the bonus points on it though, right? So I'm gonna end up fucking losing. I'm gonna end up fucking it up and not getting any of these dudes. Hayden might come. I don't think Brent Manning's gonna come. If I gave him any points. I'm not sure where this dude came from. Where did this dude come from? Went down 490. Get him off the list. Everybody on this list right now needs to be going up. And if they're going down, they better be people I don't have points on. This guy's going down. He's just right there, kinda. He's not that good though. Like, I should probably stop giving him any points. He's going to be one of these guys that trickles on to the end of the season And if I give him any points and a scholarship offer, I think he'll walk on here. And he'll not walk on, but he'll come on. Hang on. Vandermeulen, dude, 470. Like, why? Why do they have to do that? I'll probably just take him off the list too. We're gonna lose out. "27 matches." I'm like, yeah, they're all going to be people that are on my list already. Huh? A couple of decent dudes here. Ali Leak. Kind of an interesting name. Ali Leak. Ali Leak. Ali. Leak. Let's check out the yeah, we're not that far behind on any of them. Too slow. It's the biggest knock on him. Route running's not bad. Let's see the pitch info. B+, it's not bad. Pitch info really hasn't mattered. And playing time, this dude, better look at the roster again, bro. You probably will be playing. Joe Gore, Carmel. Yeah. C, slow. Ronnie Thompson, what are you all about? Decent speed, agility, acceleration. Tackle's not terrible. Hit power's not terrible. Play recognition, man coverage. It's like a really bad safety. No, but tackling, maybe safety. B+, A+. Plus A+, right? Tackle. Defensive ends, man. They want to come here. Every defensive end in the world. Block shedding's good. Acceleration. Tackling isn't great. I can't really make an exception. This dude, yikes. Jeff Lewis, a big boy. This guy, a 53, but he's supposedly a 3-star. Hey, here we go. Justin Greco, A+. My coach prestige. Program prestige is B+. Agility, acceleration, speed, pursuit, hit power is alright. Tackle. I'd say he's alright. Come on down, Joey Greco. Justin Greco, not Joey Greco. Joey Greco is the fucking host of Cheaters. Remember that? Derek Moore. The DN would definitely come. North Carolina boy. Slow as shit. Tackle. Really need a tackle. Tackles can convert to centers pretty easy. He wants to come here. First choice. Pass block's a B. Run block's a D. We already got tackles. Tackle and the guard situation's a little sketch. The dude's a JUCO already. I don't really want to mess with that. Where's his first interest though? Yeah, he's got decent strength numbers. Whatever. Come on. We'll convert you over to a guard or center if we need to. Got 35 people again. I'm assuming all of them will come for free. Some of them. We got 20 more points for somebody. We're probably going to lose him to Ole Miss. So we need to try to catch up to them as much as we can, I guess. Give them these points. So next week's going to be a little more clear on these guys, right? Him, because we had a visit, so it's kind of hard to figure out where they're at. If we really got the staying power, I might be able to free up some points with them, but I need Brian Neal. I think he could play outside backer. Speed's not bad. I think he could. This guy's probably going to fall through. We can try to reallocate his points. Daryl Thompson, I think, needs some of them. I want this decent speed as a safety, but his coverage skills are shit. Tackling's at 86, though. Hell yeah. I feel like we could put him at outside backer if we really needed to. I mean, his tackling's an 80, like 86. He's got more hit power than a fucking. His hit power is an 81. This dude's hit power is 71. Play recognition is weak as shit, but I mean, these are the kind of dudes you put these on special teams and we start getting some fumbles, maybe. Who knows? Yeah. And somehow, like, this dude's still he's still somehow leading without Notre Dame making any kind of. Notre Dame's going to do something to fuck this up. I could just feel it. And this dude, we probably shouldn't be putting any points on at this point. I think it's done for with this guy. Why do we not have any points on him still? I don't even care about this dude, really. I mean, come on. We just picked up that other tackle down here that might be better than him. Alright. We really fucked that over to death, right? Let's go see Rhombus if you're still with us. You probably know Rhombus, right? Appreciate y'all being here. Till next time. Goodbye, everybody. Much love.